What's going on, guys? My name is Chris Jones. I am the owner and operator of Speed of Sound Audio Experts here in Somersworth, New Hampshire. I am making this video for Jason from Auto Mojo. I was on Facebook, just kind of doing, scrolling Facebook, and I saw this ad for, car audio help, and I was like, well, what the heck is this? And I've been in the industry for 34 years. I've owned my own business for 34 years, and it's always been a struggle with the business part of it. And I don't mean like the books and things like that, because I have people in place to do that. It's the actual, like, what am I doing to grow my business? How am I reaching customers that I'm not able to reach and things like that? And so I was like, what have I got to lose? I'll give it a shot. It's mind-boggling. This system has changed the way that we do business here. Not only has it increased our revenue from this year compared to last year, we're way up in every single month. And people are like, oh, the economy this, the economy that. I don't care. It's amazing. So what Jason has taught me is how to keep in touch with those customers. We have a system in place where the customers come in. Before a customer would come in and I'd say, hey, how much for a remote starter? Oh, $3.99. Have a great day. Hope you come back. He taught me to not do that. Basically now, anybody that walks into my shop, they go into the computer system. Their name, number, vehicle, everything goes in, and they get an estimate. So they have an estimate either texted to them, and this is people that call as well. So if you call me, I'm giving you an estimate. Over the phone, I'm taking your name, your number, the year, make, and model of your vehicle, and I'm texting you an estimate. Now I have that estimate in my system so that Jason can send that customer a reminder in 48 hours and say, hey, you were in a couple days ago. What do you think? You want to move forward? And then if that doesn't happen, then he sends it out another one in a week, another one in 30 days, whatever it is. I honestly don't know the exact days and how often he sends them out, but I know it works. I get messages. Honestly, the hardest part for me is the fact that now I have to take all this time to reply to all these customers that I wasn't dealing with before. Oh, what a terrible thing to have to deal with. It's crazy. I'm literally sitting on the couch a couple of nights a week for a couple of hours on the computer replying to these customers, maybe changing the estimate, maybe sending out a different estimate, whatever. It's bonkers. Like, it's mind-boggling how many people are replying to Jason's messages. So when we started, Jason took our customer database and he actually sent out reminders of quotes that we actually did. We weren't doing enough quotes. So when somebody came in, again, we would just throw a price at them, they'd leave. Every so often, somebody would actually ask for a quote, and oh, look at that, we do our job and give them a quote. So this was the craziest one, which is still cool to think of now. I think it was September of last year that I started working with Jason, and so he went through that and found all of our quotes that we had sent out in the past, and he went in and added his tag to them so that he could follow up with those people that we did quotes for and send quotes out. Last year, we did a remote starter. This was like a month after Jason started working for me. We did a remote starter from a quote that we sent out in 2022. We still had the quote in the system. The lady still had the vehicle, and we sent her the quote, and she actually scheduled the remote starter and did the remote starter, and I was blown away. I couldn't even believe it. I was like, this is ridiculous. And I called Jason. I'm like, dude, you're not even going to believe this. So that's the kind of stuff that happens around here. We are constantly getting people that are coming into the shop and going, hey, you messaged me this morning, and I was just going to stop by. I got your message, and you didn't reply, and I'll stop by. We didn't reply because I don't have time to sit there. The messages are crazy. I literally could hire somebody just to sit there all day long and reply to these messages and follow up with them. It's bonkers. If you have someone to do that, great. I don't have anybody that can do that. My daughter did it for a little while. Then she had a baby, so she can't do it anymore. But if you have someone that can do that, I'm telling you, it's crazy how this works. And I would highly recommend this to anybody, and I have recommended it to other guys, and there are other guys that are using it now, and they're loving it. So this program is phenomenal. I tell Jason all the time, dude, it's like I have another person on staff that's on the other side of the country that's finding me more business and getting me business. It's 100% the truth. It is literally for pennies on the dollar like having somebody else here all the time getting me business. Now, like I said, if I could just find time to follow up with all these people and do my job, that'd be great. We're just so bonkers busy now because of Jason. I just can't keep up with it. So I highly recommend Jason. I recommend his program. If you're not using it, I'm telling you right now, it will change the way you do business. It will change the way you actually do business, and it will change the way that you get business. Feel free to call me, and I will answer any question you have about Jason and his program.